Hello everyone, welcome to Coding Wall. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and click on bell icon to get notifications for the latest videos which I have posted, and leave a thumbs to my videos which you like. So coming to the video, I will show you how to create a template driven form in Angular and the simplest way. So in Angular there are two type of forms. One is template driven form and the second one is model driven form. So commonly we called it as a reactive form, but both these approaches have their own pros and cons. For example, if you take a template driven form, it's a generally used to create simple forms on the project. On the other hand, if you take the reactive form, for example, if you want to add form control dynamically or perform a cross field validations, we generally use like if the user is touched the field or not, or if he enters something or not, like that. We will discuss it in upcoming video. So if a user if you want to give a cross field validations, we use the reactive form approach. Several other difference between template driven and reactive forms are there. So everything will be discussed in the upcoming video. In this video I will show you how to um, capture the data entered by the user. So I will show you. See, if I click here, I'm entering in a dummy email, dummy@gmail.com, anything, password. So if I click the login button, see here it is showing that email and password has been captured in my TS file. So in this way I will show you how to capture the data entered by the user by using template driven form in the simplest way. So let us get started. So coming to the login component, I have created a login page component and I have imported in app module. In the same way I have given in the router module. Okay, so I will start with so explain. Okay, we will start with the HTML part first. Okay, so I will give you a container here, dot container. Inside a container I will take a card. Inside a card I will take a card body. So here I will give a login card. So set this, will give a page to it. First of all I will give a background image to this. I have already downloaded the image. Okay, assets. Inside assets I have EW and I will give width of 100% and height around 800 pixel. Okay, let us save and check. Okay, got it. This is the card. We'll edit it later. I will give I want that in center. So container display create place items center. Okay, next I need to give login card dot login card. I will give height around 450 pixel and width of around 350 pixel, and we'll check it, and I will give a shadow to this. Already have this. Okay, I think it's enough. So I have already mentioned in my previous videos that please use cssmatic.com. You will get shadows. You can there is a preview for shadows also. You can check here, and you can control the which how much radius you want, and how much you want to spread. Yeah, there is everything here. You can like this. You can do the like this. Everything is visible. In the preview option there is available to check. So okay, we'll save this file and we'll check it. Okay, I will give margin on the top. Margin top 100 pixel. I think that's enough. Okay, now let us focus on HTML part. So here I will give card. Okay, I need card, right? I will give form first of all. Form. With the form name as G login form is equal to ng form, and later we will check with the submit also. We give submit also ng submit is equal to on submit login form dot value. I'm passing the data whichever I'm entering in the fields below, so we will discuss it later. I'll show you later. Coming here, dot row dot col ng 12 h2 is enough. I think we should give as coding wall here, and I will give some class to this, and I will place it in the middle. Class title. So here title font size is enough, I think so. Text align center. We'll save and check once where it is coming. Okay, I don't like this color and all, so I will change the color and font weight. Font weight of 600 is enough, and color I think hash 61. I want to give gray color, so 616161. I think it comes in gray color. Let us check if it came or not. Okay, this is fine, so that's okay. Coming to this part, I will start with we'll copy this to save the time. I will copy this, paste it here. I will remove this, and I will give form group to this class. form group. So label email, and I will give for here. I will show you why I am using for here. Put class form control type text and placeholder enter email. Enter email is enough. Now we need to include ng model to bind the data. Email, there will be an error if you haven't mentioned name here. We will get a standalone, it will show a error that you need to include either name or you need to mention as standalone. Okay, so we will copy this entire thing and I will paste it here. We'll paste it here and we'll change it to password here also, password, this for password, dot password, and password. So okay, enter. Here we will give a, I will give a forgot also. Forgot password is span to this. Forget password with class get password. Okay, next I will copy this for submit button. I will come and tap this thing. I will remove this one also. Just I need button, only button to just submit. So the button, so login. I will use a bootstrap button. So btn info and info and type is equal to submit. Okay, so let us check once how the UI is, how the form is aligned. Still running. Okay, page has been reloaded. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I will align this and forget password this side and remaining of okay. This I don't know why. So if I click here, okay, I need to give ID here. I have said before why I am using for here, right? Email for password, ID, password. If I click here, it need to focus here. Okay, see, this is the reason why I'm giving for here and email ID for here. So in this way I'm giving for here for the label. If I click here, it will directly focus to this thing, to the input field. So I will align this both to right hand side, and we will integrate the remaining thing. And I'm seeing the lot of space here. I mean less space here, it is not looking correct. So I will do one thing, I will align it to, I will give some padding to the card. Okay, title was done. Now coming to the card body, padding of around 35 pixel is enough. So coming to, yes, forgot password. Forgot password. I need to give dot here, I forgot. So here I will give float. We'll check whether it is coming, it is taking float or not. Float right. Sorry, I need to float right. Because it is text, so I need to give this color blue. I will check blue. We will give the same button color to this. I think it's hash 17 A 2 B8, I think so. Yes, is the color. We will give a margin. It's to attach it to this, so I need some gap to between this. So I'll give a chin top around 10 pixel. That's enough. And check. Okay, then it's looking cool. So start one thing, I'll align it to a side. I'll give custom button. Copy this. So width of 100%. So I think it's enough. I need to support. So here I have given ng submit here, okay, and I'm passing value of login name dot value, which login value is an object and values are these things, whichever the values are there, that is that comes under the value of the object, and the email and the password will be captured inside the value login form dot value. So I have already given the function here. So this is a function, and I have defined it as an x of any. So and by default I have given email and password as strings. Okay, so if I click now, if I enter something other than my dummy@gmail.com and 1 2 3 4 5 6. So if I click on submit, see, I've got the values here. I'm capturing the email and password here. So in this way we can design a template driven forms, and in the upcoming video I will show you how to give validations like on touch. If I click here and if I click outside, it will show the ng dirt, ng precedence. There are few methods which will capture the actions of the user on the each and every input. So I will show that in the next upcoming video. So please stay tuned to my channel to get the latest updated videos. So thank you. Have a nice day.